Hello, hello. It has been a while. I definitely took a break from plants for a while. I got really busy with my birthday month of October and then holidays and all that stuff. So honestly, my plants have kind of taken a back seat to everything else. And as you can see, I have a Christmas tree. So this has kind of been my main focus. But we can't let that keep happening. So I wanted to come back and kind of show you everything. A lot of stuff has it's slowed down a lot in as far as growth goes, obviously because it's cold and there's not as much sun. So I've definitely had to be using my grow lights and watering way less frequently. So I think that also adds to not being as on top of things with the plants because you don't have to water as often, so you're not really caring for them as much. But yeah, so I've kind of recently been trying to get back into taking care of everybody, making sure everybody's good, and I've noticed some really fun growth things about some plants, so I figured I would show you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much just it. It's kind of just like a catch up and show you what's going on with all the plants and how everybody's doing and such. First plant is actually, it's one that I've had for a long time, and it exploded this spring and summer and was growing a whole lot. And I've had this happen a couple times before, but never fully complete. I've always knocked off the buds, but I finally have some blooms growing on my Christmas cactus. Oh my gosh. And like I said, this has happened before where they've started growing, but they've never gotten this big before. And they're so cute. Let me see if I can zoom in. Look how cute. Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. Here's some more here. A little bit littler buds. There's one there. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I remember when I bought this, it was a tiny 2-inch, and it had some blooms on it, and that was the only time it's ever bloomed. And I've had this for probably 4 or 5 years. Oh my gosh, it's so dusty too, but I'm so nervous to knock off the buds. I don't really want to dust it, but oh my gosh, it is filthy. But yeah, it's actually just growing, and that bud is so big. It's adorable, and they're hot pink, so that's so fun. So when I noticed this, I was like, oh my gosh. And this is actually the plant that made me be like, I have to make a video because it's so cute and so cheery, and it's really grown a good amount. So I am just so happy that it's finally doing something. But yeah, Christmas cactus. The next plant I have to show you is actually the only new plant I've gotten recently. Arguably totally good plant to have only purchased. To have be my only purchase or only addition. I did not purchase it actually, but it was my birthday present this year from my boyfriend, and it is a Monstera constellation. Ah! Look at that. It's so pretty. It's so constellation-y. This is the newest leaf it put out. It put out right after I got it. It was just barely peeking out when I got it, but oh my gosh, all the leaves are stunning. This one, is browning a little bit because he had to get adjusted to my house conditions, but oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I've been wanting this plant for a long time. Look at the stem, for forever, and it's finally become attainable. I do believe my boyfriend still overpaid for this because they are dropping considerably in price, but the local nursery that had them was is definitely one that can be very overpriced for quote unquote rare options. So yeah, definitely overpaid for it, but I guess I didn't pay for it. But yeah, and like, look, you can see the roots are growing off in there. There's one there. There's a little, I just watered him, but there's a little fuzzy guy there. So it is adapting really well to my care, and I'm so excited. This leaf is just stunning. I can't get over it. And it took a really long time to harden off, so I was a little bit concerned, but eventually got there, and I just love it. It's so pretty. It makes me so happy. I can't wait for this guy to just get ginormous and be huge and crazy, but it's so pretty. Another one that I wanted to show you is one that is honestly taken off and like really grown huge since I got it as well. I'm also like, we're trying to dust everybody before I show you too, because and this is another plant that I've showed you a couple times that has been on my wish list for a long time. And so when I saw this, I was like, yes. And I have been so satisfied with this plant. It grows so fast and it's really pretty. I think it might be getting a little bit like cold because it's in the window, so I might have to move it because it's like yellowy, but it is my Philodendron mayoi. The leaves are just so pretty. So pretty. And it's growing really, really fast. This is the most recent leaf that it put out. So I think it's liking the sun that it's getting in the window, but it's probably a little cold, so it's not necessarily that crazy. But look at roots. Holy cow. Do you see this? Look how insane those roots are growing. It's madness. Root city in there. But yeah, it's just so pretty. These leaves are so stunning looking, and this one literally just unfurled like this week, and it's so cute because there's just so many like lobes and adorable. And like it's already working on another leaf, so this guy is just taking off and I'm so happy. But probably this is gonna have to get repotted pretty soon because it's already taken off in this pot. But yeah, so stunning, so stunning. Love this for me. The next one is a plant that I've had for a little while, and it had not been giving me very ghosty leaves, which might give away what it is. And then just recently I forgot about him and then took a look, and boom, a ghost leaf. This is a Florida ghost. As you can see, it's a small little guy. But look at this leaf I just got. It was super white. It's a little bit greener now. But, oh my gosh. And it's definitely like sized up. Let's see. I think this was the last leaf before it. So it definitely jumped up in size. So that's really cool. But yeah, I finally got a ghost leaf on my Florida ghost, and that's so exciting because it's been a while. It's been doing pretty good. As you can see, it's put out a good amount of leaves, but it's finally giving me a ghosty leaf. So that is so exciting. I can't wait this guy to just keep growing bigger and bigger. But yeah, love that. Such a cute little guy and such a fun little surprise. Okay, the next one I want to talk about is my Norfolk Island pine, which was my Christmas tree last year. And it hasn't grown a crazy amount, but it has grown a little bit. But I love it because I put these little birds from World Market on them, and they just look so cute on this tree. And it's so cheery and happy and pretty. So, here's to another year with my Norfolk Island pine. It's just some new growth. Yeah, I don't think it's going to grow as good in this corner, but right now this is the only spot I have for it. So it can be out where people can see, because I want to be able to enjoy it. But yeah, when I move it back to where it usually lives, it will continue to grow really well. But yeah, it's just so cute. I love it. Okay, and then the last one I want to show you is my Hoya pubicalis splash that is growing like crazy. It did latch onto the wall not that long ago and I had to rip it off because we're renting, so obviously can't let it grow up the wall. But it's been growing like crazy. A little dusty actually, it could be dusted. But the one thing I wanted to show you is I have this little sprout. Let me see. There's this little sprout that has popped out, which I believe is a lily. I think somehow it must have come from my lily and like put a little seed in there. I don't know, pollinated in there. And now I have this a random sprout leaf coming out of there. So I don't know what is going to keep happening, but as of right now, I have a Hoya with this, oh gosh, you can see the dust really bad. The Hoya with this random guy. So we'll keep an eye on it and see how it goes. But the Hoya is still growing really crazy, so far so good. Actually, I forgot. The last thing I did want to show you is my prop boxes because they have some new little growths in there. So the first one is my tiny one that I threw, honestly, I think there's a Rhaphidophora decursiva in there. And then maybe some, I actually don't know what some of them are. And then some Brandtianum, because as you know, my Brandtianum was doing terribly. And so I just chopped it up and threw it in there. And it seems like it's doing all right now. So let me show you my prop boxes. Okay, so this is the first prop box. As you can see, we have the Brandtianum right here. And then there's two more little baby Brandtianums, right? Where is it? Here and here. So that's kind of exciting. Looks like there's a little piece of Brandtianum that might be rotting a little bit, but we'll see. It's got a little root. There's another one right there that hasn't done anything yet. This one has grown, actually has not grown a leaf, but it has grown a new growth point. Can you see that? Right there, a new growth point's coming out. And then these guys have thrown out some leaves, so that's really exciting. I believe this is the Rhaphidophora decursiva, so that's cute. Love that for them. And then we have these little guys over here that I have no clue what they are, but they're really cute. Potentially Campo, but they look kind of like thin and long for Campo. They're a little blue, like this one seems a little blue tone, but I'm not sure. So I guess we'll have to wait and see till they grow out even more to see if we get any idea about what this is. Here is prop box number 2. This one's going off a whole lot more too. I know there's definitely some Campos in here. Like this is a Campo, this is a Campo, this is a Campo, that's a Campo. There's some that seem like they're not making it. I'm just gonna toss that one out. Get some of the moss off of it. I try and look in there every so often, get rid of like clearly not making it guys like this. Let's see, will it focus? This guy, clearly not gonna make it. So it doesn't destroy anyone else in there. This is a Cebu Blue, I can tell right here, because it's got the little veining like a Cebu Blue on there. Oh, here's my little, let's see, can I show you? This is my little Hastatum Silver Sword. And then there's some more Cebu Blues here, and here, and here. There's this cute Campo that's doing so well. Ooh. But yeah, looking really good. Here's another one that I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it's similar to those other two that are in there. This is, I think, a Tetrasperma. But yeah, prop boxes are going off. Doing pretty good. I could probably use a little bit more moss over here. But overall, looking great. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching my updates. And hopefully this will help ensure that I keep good care of these guys and not forget them. So yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.